Go play. Yeah. Tune in, subscribe. Yeah, like. Let's see what we got going on. This is a. Believe it or not, this is a Mac computer. Look at this at the bottom. I can see it. Past lives, right here, you can see that I'm live too. All of the above. Yeah. I was gonna say something, but I forgot what I was gonna say. To be honest, I just wanted to talk about certain things. You know, certain things. Wait till we get some views though. What the fuck happened? Go subscribe to the channel. Subscribe, subscribe, subscribe. You know what I gotta do? I'm gonna do this. Why? Um, I think I gotta go on my phone and try to Google it real quick. All right, listen to my viewers. I'm about to try to do something real quick. I don't know how to do this, but you need to stop watching other people. All right, and what's wrong with this? Okay, let's try this again. Yeah. But my thing is, you need to stop watching people. Okay. When you take your time out of your life and continue to watch people, it makes you feel like you are in a place where you're not supposed to be in. Like, for example, you watch celebrities, you watch streams, you watch my stream, right? Cool, whatever. Make sure you subscribe to it. I appreciate it. Check out the channel. Do good lit things, you know what I'm saying? But when you tend to watch people, it tends to bring you at a lower vibration of what you already think you are at. Okay, you start to watch people and you start to compare your life to others. You know, like some people would look at my setup and be like, I wish I had a setup like that, or I wish I had that computer. You know what I mean? Stuff like that. But let me tell you something. Comparison is the thief of joy. I'm pretty sure you already heard this, right? But you're hearing it again, and you keep hearing this because it's something that's needs to be settled in your soul for you to align outside of the norm. You know what I'm saying? You need to know that you don't have to compare yourself to other people because you're gonna continue to be stuck in the rat race. I mean, you want new things, you want nice things, you want nice cars. You can get that stuff. You can get it. I'm telling you, you can get the stuff. If you really want it, you could get it. You don't gotta compare yourself to nobody. You know what I'm saying? It's certain things that you want. You don't gotta compare yourself to nobody because when you compare yourself, that is a thief of your joy. It makes you stuck. It makes you stagnant. You know what I'm saying? And it's like things change. Things always change. You know what I'm saying? Things don't ever stay the same on how you think it's gonna be. The energy always changes. You could be doing something now, and then 2 weeks later, it could fluctuate and hit different. You know what I'm saying? So whatever you do today marks what you do the next 2 weeks. If it makes sense. You feel me? But I'm trying to figure out how to like people don't like the real people don't like real shit. They want to see distraction. They want to keep watching people be distracted. You know what I'm saying? People don't want to people. People don't want the real shit. Like, I don't want it. People don't want to hear the real. People don't want to hear the real stuff. They rather be distracted. You know what I'm saying? They rather just keep living their life and watching other people and being distracted. Like, but when it comes to the real talk, and when I'm talking real, people don't want to hear it. They want to hear bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Excuse my language. They want to hear stuff that don't serve a purpose at all. You know, they want to keep watching these live streams. They want to keep watching this bullshit. I'm trying to see if my logo is on perspective is everything. Yeah, let's do this. But I'm trying to give people a different view. You know what I'm saying? A different view of things, and only a few people gonna understand. Not everybody's gonna understand. You feel me? How you do this? I'm trying to drag this photo right here. But I'm trying to give I'm trying to make people understand the real thing of it. You know what I'm saying? Perspective is everything. This is corny. I just wanted to put this up here for the stream because this is like I think it's like my fifth time streaming, to be honest. But I just like to talk. That's what my channel is about. You know what I'm saying? To talk, that everything perspective is given. Everything in this world is so big, but everyone's perception and their mindset and their perspective is so small. You get what I'm saying? Mad little. Like not open-minded at all. You know what I'm saying? It's like everything in this world is so big, right? But your perception and your perspective is so small. You're closed-minded. You stuck on what you know and not willing to open your mind on what you need to know. And we are all teachers and students. You know what I'm saying? We are all teachers and students. We all learn things and we teach things. We learn things, we teach things. If you think you know it all, that's where you're going to stay in the closed mind. You get what I'm saying? It's all a pattern. And to break that curse from yourself, to have you open up your mind and be free. Let me take this off. This bothers me. Because one of my earrings fell out and I just had this one stuck in there. Just go subscribe to my channel. But what I'm trying to tell you is, don't do things that's going to take you further away from your purpose. If you don't know what your purpose is, your soul is always yearning for more. You know what I'm saying? You can leave the stream right now. You can get off of it. You can go continue to just scroll for the rest of your life and continue to work that 9-to-5 job. That's cool. You know, people like to stay comfortable. It's giving you, this is how I look at it as, right? I am uncomfortable until I get comfortable. You know what I'm saying? You can never get comfortable, because when you get comfortable, it keeps you in a stuck and stagnant energy. You always got to be uncomfortable to keep elevating, to get to where you want to go. You know what I'm saying? That's like me working a job. I'm going to get comfortable. You know, I'm going to get comfortable working a job for the rest of my life, because this is all I know. This is all I am prone to. This is what I'm comfortable for. This is what I was taught. You know what I'm saying? It's whack. Who want to live their life like that? Not me. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate you for agreeing. But another thing I wanted to talk about, I'm about to give y'all a story time real quick, something that happened. Basically, I was in the car with this lady, right? And she was dropping this girl off. And basically, the girl was like, oh, you can go this way is quicker, because this is the way I usually take it, is quicker. And the lady was like, okay, let me go this way because this way is quicker. This is getting somewhere, right? For people who with short attention spans, because y'all can't take story time for shit, and y'all just like to scroll, get out of here. You know what I'm saying? But what I'm trying to tell you is, basically, I was in the back seat. It was this girl giving this another girl a ride. And the lady decided to take her own way because she thought it would be quicker. Now, this is all coming down to some shit. Just hear me when I say this. She decided to take her own way because she thought it was quicker. The way she took was actually longer. You know what I'm saying? She thought the way was going to be quicker, but it was longer. That's a whole... I'm trying to break this down for y'all so y'all can understand what I'm saying. She ended up going off old information. She ended up going in the past to validate something in the future. You get what I'm saying? And that's not how you're supposed to maneuver through things. You can't maneuver through the present moment or the future. Go out there. You can't maneuver through the present moment, get into the future, by basing your reality off of old things that you once did. You know what I'm saying? You get what I'm saying? You can't move in your everyday life how you used to move 10 years ago thinking it's going to work today. That method not going to work no more. It's not going to work no more. You doing things today and tomorrow and the next day as if you can't use old tools for 2025 items. You can't use a 2000. You can't use an iPhone 6 screen to fix an iPhone 7 Plus screen. You just can't. Right? That's basically what I'm trying to get at here. You can't use old shit to fix new shit. You know what I'm saying? You have to move every day brand new. Like every day we wake up as a new start of life. You get what I'm saying? That's what I'm trying to get at. You can't do that. Like you in order to move and to thrive and have a new perception and a perspective and an open mind, you have to move differently every day. You can't move like you was once heard. You can't move like you was once hurt. You feel me? You can't move like that. It's not safe. You rather be safe than sorry. You know what I'm saying? So when you move how you used to move in the past into this new situation, and you expect some shit to work out. Like let me give y'all another example. That's like me getting into a new relationship, right? And that's like me doing fucked up shit. Excuse my language. Excuse my language. This like me getting into a new relationship, but I'm using my old tactics to raise this female up in the present moment. Eventually, it's gonna get old somewhere. It's either gonna get old with me. It's either gonna get old with the universe. It's gonna get old to her. It's gonna get old somewhere. You can't use your old shit to fix new shit. You can't use a 2000 monkey wrench to fix a 2026 Honda Civic. Like it ain't no way you doing that. You know what I'm saying? Like it ain't no way. What is these crown thingies? Like badge fans or something like that? I don't know what it is. But it's just certain things you can't do, basically. You can't move in the present moment, and you can't expect to move in the future how you used to move in the past. Things that you've used in the past is not going to work for your present moment or your future. It's not. Make sure you subscribe if you're here. I appreciate it. It's just not going to work that way. You know what I'm saying? And I like to be real, so real recognize real. I mean, like some people, they hear me, they get it. They think I'm a facade because they're such a facade, or they're living not in their authentic power and they living in a fake energy. So when they can't even recognize real. You get what I'm saying? Like real recognizes real. So if you continue to be fake, if you continue to just be doing BS, you're not gonna recognize the real people. When you encounter real people, you're just gonna want to scroll past it. That's how people think of me. Some people, not all people. Some people stick, some people stay. I mainly touch the older generation, like 30s, 40s. You know what I'm saying? People really in their early 20s and 18 years, they not really hearing me. They want to do what they want to do. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody taking the time out of their day and their life to like understand me. And me understanding me and hearing me speak. I'm not coming from self. I'm coming from something you can't see. It's called the everything perspective. You get what I'm saying? I'm talking from different points of views. I'm talking from every perspective you could honestly think of besides negative. So I'm talking from all positive perspectives. You get what I'm saying? So it's like you can't use old stuff for new things. Only when you're giving advice, probably. I could give up some old advice right now that'll probably help somebody out. Leave a comment. Let me know what you need advice about. You know what I'm saying? I'm not worried about the views. I'm not worried about the likes. I'm not worried about who likes me and who don't like me, because my people will come and my people will come. My time will come, my people will come, and that's just how it is. I'm not trying to fish for everybody to be in my channel, my vibration, my energy, to hear me. Because when you're trying to attract everything, you start to attract fake people. You try to attract all types of weird people. You don't attract honest people. You attract weird people. When you're trying to seek energy from anything and everything, you start to attract things that don't even serve you purpose. Let's be real. A lot of people just want to get seen. They just want to get heard. They just want the likes. They just want the views. But you attracting demonic energies that you can't see past beyond you. And some people need to know that. And it's just me having an open mind. So of course, everybody's not gonna align with my frequency, with my vibration being so high, because real recognize real. Let the real multiply and let the fake divide. Straight like that. You know what I'm saying? So if you with me, you with me. And if you're not, that's cool. Like I said, this should go for you too. Like your time will come. Stop trying to bring old people into your new life. Everybody grow apart. Everybody's not meant to stay with you. Everybody's not meant to be your friends in this day and age. The friends that you met when you were younger, you met them in a different vibration. You met them in a different frequency. So that being said, you can't be friends with the same people you used to be friends to, especially if y'all have a disalignment. Some people try to force connections and force friendships and force relationships and then wonder why it's not working out, because you outgrew them. If outgrown, let me say this. You are in a higher frequency and in a different mindset and in a different vibration than what you once was. Me and you could meet each other right now and we could click. 5 years from now, we could fall off from each other. We could meet again, and I may not like the person that you have become or who you're becoming because we just don't fall in alignment no more. You get what I'm saying? We just don't connect no more. And that's just how it is. You got to be accepting of that. You know what I'm saying? If you agree, make sure you subscribe, make sure you like it. If you don't, then that's cool. You could, if you don't agree, then you can subscribe too. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, your people are gonna find you. Your friendships, they're gonna find you. Your relationship, they're gonna find you. Everything will just automatically attract you like a magnet. You ever heard of like manifestation and stuff like that? Like what's meant to be in your energy, what's meant to be around you will come. Even if negative things is supposed to be there. You know what I'm saying? Even if it's negative stuff, if it's supposed to be around you, it's gonna come. Why? Because God sends things and the devil sends things. And the devil sends things to distract you, and God sends you things to help you nourish your soul, to help you grow, to help you move with love. And sometimes the devil hits the target is because it's a test from God. You get what I'm saying? So sometimes the devil might hit and he ain't gonna miss. But that's just confirmation that God allowed it because it's just a test to see if you're gonna fail. You get what I'm saying? Simple as that. Now you could choose to sit and stay in the same energy that you are in. You know what I'm saying? You could choose whatever you want. You know what I'm saying? Hi. I'm still gonna speak how I speak. And I'm still gonna say what I say. Regardless if I touch you, the next person, or whatever. Regardless if I get 0 views, 10 views, 20 views, 1,000 views, 1 view, I'm still gonna speak the same. I'm gonna have the same energy because guess what? My time will come. You get what I'm saying? My time will come. Your time will come. Everybody's time will come. Like I was saying, you can't use old stuff for new things, and you can't continue to force relationships and bonds that you have outgrown. It's just not gonna work no more. You know what I'm saying? You are at a different level of your life. You know you are worth way more than what you are trying to get offered by these low life people, and you still have to show love for these low life people. You know what I mean? You still have to love them. You still got to care about them. You still have to move with kindness and grace because when you move in those aspects, it's all sent from God. You know what I'm saying? And it's like you don't gotta be a believer in God. You don't gotta do whatever. That's you. You know what I'm saying? No judgment. But like this say right here, perspective is everything. A lot of people got a closed mind. They get closed off because of the hurt that they've been through. That ASMR, how's that? that's, that's funny. Yeah, but some people got a closed mind. So they're not willing and open and receptive to new things, new friendships, new relationships, new jobs, new opportunities, learning, nothing. My perception and my perspective will always be open. My mind will always be open. Even if something negative happens, I have an open mind. Because something good could happen. You get what I'm saying? I'm doing good, Haley. But that's just how it is. You get what I mean? So it's like you could choose you can't play both sides. You have to choose one. You have to choose one. You can't play both sides. And this right here, when this lady died, it rocked my whole world. That is my grandmother. And I had two choices. I could have gave up or I could have kept going. Okay. I was at a very limbo energy for a long time. A lot of people will call that giving up, but it's called taking a break in my eyes. Sometimes us humans, when we go through loss and grieving, we need to take a break. We don't need so much pressure. You get what I'm saying? We need to honestly take a break. Regardless if it's a breakup, regardless if it's a family situation, regardless if it's the loss of a loved one, we need to take a break. Some people try to have that life like they robots and like they don't got feelings or emotions. You gotta let all your feelings and emotions. Sorry. You gotta let all your feelings and emotions come through. But you have to tame them and control them because once you find yourself at a place where you're stuck between the two of crash out and not crash out, you gotta pick one. You can't pick both. Either you gonna crash out or you're not gonna crash out. Pick one. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of people who is closer to their grandmothers, probably me and or this all boils down to comparison is the thief of joy. A lot of people try to compare their life to other people And they be like, nah, I was more hurt than you, or me and my grandma was more closer than yours. And believe it or not, I used to be that way, low key. When I first lost my grandma, I was dating someone, and she said something that just ticked me off. And I was like, me and my grandma was closer than you and your grandma, so you wouldn't understand. And that was just coming from a place of hurt. And me saying this right now is acknowledging what I said wasn't right, and me taking accountability of what I have said. I could have said it differently, or I shouldn't have said it at all. You get what I'm saying? And it's like I had two options, and I chose option A, which is not to crash out. You know what I'm saying? That's really what it is. Hopefully, man, it's been a minute since I went live, but hopefully y'all understand. Like, if you got any questions or you want to say something, speak your piece, good, bad, whatever it is, I don't care. You can say it. You know what I mean? But flawless to the eyes, beautiful at first, but eventually it dies. You get what I'm saying? Pick your poison. Either you could be black or white. You can't be both. And I'm not talking about race. Okay, it's just a saying. You know what I mean? Like, you can't. If you be both, you'll be in the gray. You know what I'm saying? Black and white makes gray. So you'll be either between. But yeah, that's really what I had to say. You know what I mean? Like I said, perspective is everything. That's why my YouTube is called the Everything Perspective. I think that's an amazing name. Hopefully, one day I could touch the lives of young people and help them have an open mind, because everything all boils down to one. You know, and right now I'm doing the most firest thing ever. Let me show y'all. I am. You see the screen? Let me see. Let me see if you can see it real quick. So right now, not in read only mode. What happened? Okay, so I don't know if you can see this. I think my membership, it says Dabble is in read only mode because you are currently unsubscribed. So I could just read only? That's crazy. Okay, so look. No, go there. Go. So basically, right here, this is a book that I'm writing. Okay. No matter what I do or how I do it, somebody gonna feel it. And I'm talking about millions of people, thousands of people. I sound crazy, but crazy in a good way. So check this out. Stop playing with the door and go. Sir. Give me 1 second. So what I'm saying is, this book right here I'm writing a whole book. Right here. And I'm gonna read y'all a note from the author, which is me. Alright. It says, opening this book has already brought you into a different realm. Maybe you don't think you need to read this book today, but if you don't, you could damage your present relationships and your future relationships beyond repair. Also, you could be certainly missing out on a lot of love and joy in really being able to understand the ways of this world and why people are how they are. Once you know and understand the enlightenment in this book, to understand a bigger perspective is all it's sorry, brain fart. Well, it will help you on your daily journey of life. Every day that we wake up is a new chance at life. Every day we wake up into a new breath, a new life, to make things great again and to change our perspective, to help free our minds and others into something new. Don't wait 365 days to start fresh, okay? Because tomorrow's never promised. The time is now. The only moment we have is now. Tomorrow is never promised. Now let's flip in. That is a message from the author. And the author is me, Jayla Marrero. I am the author of the Everything Perspective. I'm writing this book. So with that being said, is everything that I just told you, do not wait 365 days to apply, because a lot of people live their lives like they are cats. And I heard that cats got 9 lives, and unfortunately, us humans don't. You know what I'm saying? So instead of living in regret, instead of being stuck and stagnant, having to open, having a small mind and small perspective, right? I'm gonna need you to wake up and stop trying to act like you got thousands of lives to live. Oh, I'll wait for tomorrow. I'll do this tomorrow. And I'm pretty sure you probably heard this from a lot of people. And I'm only 25 years old. Only 20. I'm 25 years young. You heard? 25 years young. Okay. I've been having this mindset since I turned 21. Cause before 21, I don't know where the hell my mind was at, but I had like a whole awakening and everything. You get what I'm saying? But right here, this is T. This is meant to help you. You feel me? This is everything in one. But if you're still watching this live, I do appreciate you guys for watching. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna upload this live too. Um, I do appreciate for whoever clicked, for whoever liked, for whoever subscribed, for whoever didn't like, for whoever didn't view, for whoever didn't subscribe. I appreciate it all, good and bad. Because without the bad, it wouldn't be good, and without the good, it wouldn't be bad. And bad is to help us grow, okay? And good is to keep us humble through growth. So I appreciate you guys. Let me click off this right here. Um, yeah, like I said, make sure you subscribe and don't subscribe if you don't want to.